when I was younger, like when I was like new, like that, I used
when
to like.
I was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog. Okay, so I used to like hug my knees in, but I thought it was like, I don't know if I thought it was like a competition or something, but I would always like hug them in like all the way up here, and then be like look how little of a ball I can be. And so
I still do the same thing in yoga. They're like, hug your knees. I'm like, and I'm hugging them, and they're so close to me. I'm giving myself the best hug ever.
Hi friends, welcome to another video. Thank you for watching. If you read the thumbnail, then you know that I tried Pilates for the first time. Krystel has a few Pilates workouts on her YouTube channel, which I will link down in the description.
you have the classical Pilates moves that Joseph Pilates prescribed in order, and like super strict classical Pilates. But then you have all this like this modern take on Pilates and all these moves that like are inspired by it and that kind of flow naturally from a classical Pilates movement to these modern movements. And you can really make it fun, like, and you can even add weights. Like, there's so many things that you can do with it once you've like really explored everything.
Before doing this workout, I was terrified to do Pilates. I don't have a very strong core, and it's something that I've always wanted to improve is my core strength and stability.
You can bring those up a little bit higher if you're feeling strain on the lower back.
I'm not. I'm feeling strain in my core.
Oh no.
I thought it was going to be this super intense ab workout and I wasn't going to be able to breathe or cough or laugh for 3 days afterwards. I'm happy to say that although I did feel it in my core, I wasn't debilitated with recovery time after doing this workout. And I've actually incorporated Pilates into my weekly fitness routine. And I have noticed a difference in my core strength, and I'm pretty excited about that.
So I want you to imagine
My legs are shaking. What?
This one was a serious struggle for me, as evidenced by the number of breaks. I've removed the sound because all you can hear is me huffing and puffing and heavy breathing. It wasn't cute. We had a ton of laugh out loud moments during this workout, and it really made me realize how important it is for me to have somebody to work out with, somebody to keep me accountable, somebody to motivate me, and just somebody to laugh with and have fun while you're working out.
Okay, arms at your sides, legs to tabletop. Okay.
Not only is it important to have somebody to keep you motivated, but it's also somebody to call you out when you're kind of phoning it in, which is what Krystel is amazing at. She always has been amazing at it. And I have other friends too who are really good at pushing me and keeping me focused on my goals.
So make your legs super awkward. Okay, so like even like interlacing, like you see, like you're just kind of like hugging those big toes.
Oh yeah, like Andrea did when we were bungee jumping and she didn't want her feet to slip out.
That's a true story. We actually went bungee jumping and her strategy was to cross her toes so that they wouldn't slip out of the harness. We still laugh about it today.
Okay, we're gonna do some reverse crunches, and if you're sweaty, this little bit in your lower back makes a farting sound. Anyway, it's really good. I don't know if I'm like sweaty enough for it to happen.
I'm for sure sweaty enough for it to happen.
Might be.
Don't worry.
It's a little clammy down there. It's a little clammy down there.
gonna do some crisscross abs.
I need you guys to know that this is not us being ridiculous just for the camera. This is actually how we behave all the time.
Okay, so now we're gonna go from here.
These suck. These suck. I kind of love these.
She's honestly crazy for thinking that.
Can I go back to the beginner version?
Yeah, man.
We did the other side before going into this next exercise, I promise. I was so excited thinking we were almost done here. Boy, was I wrong. We were only getting started.
Oh,
Oh, we sound young. Halfway to 70.
So I want to just acknowledge that this week I've been struggling with some body image issues, and while editing this video, I thought I would have a really hard time watching myself, knowing that I was exercising wearing just my sports bra. And I actually did really well with watching this and am proud of myself for not being so hard on myself with what I'm wearing and what my body looks like.
So you come up to seated and then roll down.
oh, what if I can't come up to seated?
It's okay, just come up as high as you can. It's okay. Okay, so whenever a pose or an exercise seems difficult, sometimes it's because we can't do it, sometimes it's because you've never done it before, and you just have to figure out which muscles you need to activate to be able to do it. You can just kind of like reverse engineer the pose or the exercise to try to figure out what your body needs to do to get there. Lift. Good. So come down again as slowly as you can, like a negative. So I barely had to touch you there. So when I say as much control as possible and as little momentum as possible, it's okay to use a little bit of momentum if that's what's going to get you there.
Watching this back, I recognized that I just wasn't really trusting myself and believing that I could do it when I did the first round. And now I know I can do them. So it is something that I do need to work towards and build to be able to lift up on my own.
So that's something that we know is difficult for you to do, but we know you can do it because you just did it. It doesn't have to be perfect right away. That's okay, let them come up. See how much it takes to get them up. Okay, so how's that?
Fine. Like it's work, but
We're going to work from there. So now we're going to go into full roll-ups. Good, hold. Oh.
Balance requires core strength and stability, which apparently I still need to work on. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing Pilates. We did spend a lot of time doing glute strengthening and building exercises because I did injure myself while running back in the winter this year, and glute weakness was part of the problem. So Krystel was really good at incorporating a lot of those types of movements to help strengthen that, to improve my strength and improve my running.
So I think it'll help, like, if you continue to do like these safe types of workouts and these safe movements when it comes to that specifically, just to kind of rehab that injury, and just really pay attention to it. If it feels uncomfortable, or like if it feels like it's the wrong kind of pain, hold back. Like, don't do it. Stick to your anti-inflammatory foods, lots of water, and then a little bit of stretching, but be careful not to overstretch.
Again, I promised we did the other side before switching to this exercise, but I cut it out in the interest of time, so this video isn't 3 hours long. Just kidding, it was only an hour workout. This is probably my favorite part of the workout because it feels like I'm in an 80s inspired aerobics video, which I suppose I sort of am. So let me know if you want to see some more 80s style aerobics or jazzercise of sorts. Let me know down in the comments below because I'd be happy to work with Krystel to put that together.
How was Pilates?
That's all right. More core work than I'm used to doing, but
That's the point.
Yeah.
But I do think that Pilates is something that can really help with that.
For sure, yeah.
And I think it's gonna help you. It's gonna be a really good supplement to all the other work that you're planning on doing, and it ups your running game so much. Core strength is like, it's absolutely key. It's like the center of your body. It's what's keeping you upright. It controls every like extremity function. It's like it's something like, if you want to have total body control, if you want to have like less back pain, if you want to have just you know, an easier time doing everything, literally. Maybe it's a different mat. Maybe it's when I'm on that mat.
I definitely heard it when we did the leg lifts, because like my back bows.
Yeah.
So it like comes off a little bit and then farts.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
It's
just a little bit. like a little
whisper.
Okay.
Damn. All right.